Palace Kitchen has this thing called the Royal Hour. It's their happy hour, and it's actually really legit. Obviously a lot of drinks, but they're famous for their oysters. So I got some oysters and fries to start off. So one of the things about Palace Kitchen, they're known for late hour drinks and bites, but also they have an open kitchen concept. So they have a big grill, open flame. They roast things, they're grilling things. You can smell it in the air, and that's one of the things I love about this place. And the vibe here is just kind of like, I think it's literally supposed to be the Palace Kitchen. So you can see on the wall, there's images of people cooking at like a castle down below, and it's kind of dark, like almost like a dungeon, but in a good way. I came here right at opening so that I would take advantage of the light, but this is kind of a place you go to late at night. I don't know if they're still open till 1, but yeah, it's kind of where you go to when everything else is closed. I'm here with Matt and Jen. It's kind of fitting because I'm here because Matt was the one that introduced me to Palace. He used to work here, so look at that.
Look at that.
Die Hard.
Look at that.
Exactly. That's the famous rooster over there. I got the little platter thing for the oysters. Okay, this is funny. We all got our cameras out, but for good reason, because these oysters look delicious. All right.
I would always do my pictures here.
Thank you. Yeah, you can just put those right in the middle.
Can we order a burger, please? Yeah, we just wanted to split a burger. Yeah, please.
So freaking good. $2 oyster. Okay, aren't they known for really good French fries?
That's the move, yeah, fries.
I mean, look at these. Skin on still, shoestring. Let's see if they're crispy though.
What did you do in the class?
Filipino food.
Oh, really?
Crispy. All right, you guys. They split the burger, so it's actually cool because he can turn it around and show you what the inside looks like. There you go.
Cheese.
Oh, I love their
By the way,
burgers.
that's a medium. That's how they do mediums here.
Really?
That's a medium.
It looks good. So they're really...
The pickled green tomatoes, that's all done in house.
Oh, wait, I didn't know about that.
I still have a little scar on my thumb right here.
Okay.
I'm slicing thousands of these green tomatoes downstairs.
And those are pickled?
Yeah.
Wow, that is unique.
From Tom's farm.
Really?
Farm.
There you go. So they're known for their burgers and fries. So if you come here, especially if you're here for the Royal Hour, definitely get their burgers and fries 100%. You won't regret it. But for their 30th anniversary, $30, you get 5, what do you call it? 5 different little dishes for $30. So, all right, Matt, can you explain these?
Yeah, so these are wood fire grilled wings. And it's kind of like a huli marinade.
Okay.
It's marinated for like at least a day.
Oh, so it's got kind of sweet, a little bit sweet.
They get grilled over the wood fire.
Yeah.
And then they get finished and charred on the fire. Then there's a coriander crema right there.
Ooh, yeah, I got a little bit of that there. There we go. You know, one of the cool things is it's over a fire, a real open fire.
So when I would fresh grill these,
okay,
I'd be in the cold walk-in eating it with a glove. It's the best.
Wait, but it's hot or cold ones?
Hot. Like
oh yeah.
The fire, because you had to prep it beforehand.
Damn, that's good. It's so flavorful, like to the core.
Right?
Wow.
Did you get some of the sauce?
My gosh.
Do you believe Jen doesn't like these?
No.
She likes them fried.
Yeah, I like fried.
So
oh yeah.
She was saying that, and I was like, I used to actually sometimes deep fry these, and they were so good.
I just never thought of Koreans being the people that make the best fried chicken. And then here we are.
Yeah.
The best fried chicken from Korea, you know? All right, so Matt says I should also try the clams. He's turning it so I have the full 360 view.
Yeah.
I love it. Anyways, and what is this? Like a piece of
Vanilla
what?
clam.
What kind of bread is that? Like
Focaccia.
a focaccia?
I saw it on the menu.
Ooh, I like how buttery it looks too, so we're gonna definitely try that. Nice, crusty bread, butter, grilled over the fire, right?
Yeah.
Makes a difference. I've grilled like on my grill at home. Oh my gosh! And what kind of what's in it? A wine sauce?
It's vanilla clam, clam juice.
Yeah.
Wine.
Friends, how y'all doing?
Pork sausage.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So good. What's up, guys?
Yo.
Oh my God, we got the whole crew.
What's up, man?
Some guys just joined us. I feel like this is like the most popular spot right now. Okay.
Empty chairs.
I think I saw some fans out there following you guys. Pollock fried with a little okra. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, so Matt's about to eat the fish and, well, there's no chips, but you wanted fish and chips earlier?
Yeah. This looks so good too.
Is this and this is new to you? You've never seen it before?
No, the menu is always changing.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. And he put a lime on it. I've never seen that before.
That's fucking delicious.
There you go. There you go, you guys. You heard it from Chef Matt. You know what's unique about this is a lime. I've never seen lime before for fish and chips.
Yeah, maybe nice vinegar, but I never really like sat here.
Yeah, I never ate it.
Right? Yeah, that was a crazy.
All right, so this is the plin. So this is a Piedmontese style ravioli, and plin means literally to pinch. That's what it means. So
You pinch it to make it?
yeah, you have to pinch it. It's just stuff with like a little pork stuffing, sage, brown butter, Parmesan. It's delicious.
I've had this before. It's one of the best things. It's one of the best things here at this restaurant. It's one of my favorites, so definitely get this. It's just like a fancy ass ravioli. All right, so one of the cool things about this place is Matt used to work here, so he gets to go hang out in the kitchen. Matt, tell me about Palace Kitchen real quick. Give me like the quick tour.
Okay, so the real thing about the kitchen is the fire. The
Yes.
fire is the center of the entire restaurant, basically.
And there's literally firewood right
Okay.
here, okay?
I can't tell you how many times someone would ask me, is this really wood that you use in the fire? Yes, this gets used in the fire.
Yes.
It goes right there.
Oh my gosh, that's
And then
awesome.
you have the entire crew right here. There's Chef Ron.
So they're plating everything over here, but obviously they're grilling over here. There's literally firewood underneath that grill over there.
Yeah, so there's rotisseries, those little boxes
Yeah.
next to the fire. And then if you go back here, this is like the whole prep area.
Yes.
Look at my face is right here still.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, there you go. Where's Matt?
I
Right
didn't
there.
put that there, but. And then this
Okay.
is Chef Brock. This is the man.
Hi.
Worked with this guy at Dahlia sometimes,
Yeah.
and now he's just doing
And
it
of
all.
course, really important, you gotta have
Benji's
respect
doing
the
a little tour.
dishwashers.
So yeah, this is Palace.
There you go. Palace Kitchen, you guys. Open kitchen concept.
Buy 30 of those $30 specials.
There you go.
All month long.
Now, you're not allowed to walk back here like we are, but Matt has special access, so.
They would get some stray drunk people every now and then, but yeah, it is what
yeah,
it is.
that's Seattle for you, but. All right, you guys. There you go. Palace Kitchen. Just look for the sign, you guys. Palace Kitchen. It's a staple. It's been around literally for 3 decades. Everything I ate tonight was delicious. I'm not just saying that because, you know, Matt or I know the team here. I mean, legit, it's amazing. That's why I made this vlog. So hopefully you guys try it. Right next to these guys, Amazon balls. Oh, one more thing. 30th anniversary, 30 bucks, 5 items, tasting menu. It's a good deal. All of March are going to be doing it. So definitely check that out if you're a local or if you're coming to visit Seattle.